After looking for a new tight end in MUT, I thought to myself, who is the best tight end in Madden 25 Ultimate Team right now? And furthermore, who are the top 10 tight ends in the game right now? So me being the great person that I am, I have put together my list of the top 10 tight ends in the game right now that you guys should be trying to pick up. Before we get into today's video, make sure to leave a like on this video as it helps me and it also helps other people find these type of videos. And if you do like this content, make sure to subscribe as well, as I post Madden videos daily. With that being said though, let's go ahead and start off this list. At number 10, I have 93 overall Legends card, Todd Heap. This card actually dropped last Saturday as I'm recording this video, and it was dropped in between the zero chill mixes, and it just felt like a very weak tight end card. And obviously I feel like zero chill cards are always going to outbeat these other cards right now, but I feel like they could have done a little bit better on these legend cards, especially Todd Heap. Only 91 speed, 90 excel, only 85 agility. He has solid route running, only 83 deep route running though. He is 6'5", which is great. It's always good to have a taller tight end in this game, but I really don't think his stats justify that. And for his best abilities, he gets mid and elite for 1 AP. Obviously, because he's not a zero chill or ghost to MUT player, there's not going to be any 0 AP abilities on him, and that just doesn't really make him worth using right now. And he is priced at 233,000 coins, which I think is a little overpriced in my opinion. I think there's another guy on this list who's way better than him and is actually around the same amount of coins. Not really much more to say about Todd Heap. Solid card. I put him at number 10. Let me know down in the comments how you guys feel about that. At number 9, I have 93 overall Team Builders, Kyle Pitts. This card is actually cheaper than the Todd Heap. This card goes for about 220,000 coins. Everyone knows Kyle Pitts usually gets good cards in this game. 6'6" tight ends. He's got 93 speed, 93 excel, 85 agility. Route running is great all around. 92 deep, 92 medium, 90 short, with a 93 release, 93 catching. I think this card's stats are really good. Again though, since he is an older card, he doesn't really have great abilities. His player specific abilities, he gets third down threat for 2 AP. Definitely not worth it in my opinion right now. I know Todd Heap does get a better ability for 1 AP, but I don't think that one ability really changes the difference between these two cards. I feel like Kyle Pitts is way better stats wise. Later down on this list, we have a lot of zero chill cards, which I know they get a lot of abilities, and definitely people are going to be running those. But really, when people have these tight ends that have abilities that cost 1 or 2 AP, they are rarely ever ran. And once this zero chill AP reverts, honestly, I would be surprised to see a lot of abilities on tight ends. I think number 9 is a great spot for Kyle Pitts though. Doesn't have the greatest run block, but he's obviously not a known run blocker. Definitely a vertical threat. I still like this card a lot though. Definitely a solid card. That's why I have him at number 9. At number 8, we have 94 overall LTD Jonnu Smith. This card I think is about 1 million coins. Definitely an overpriced card right now, but there's not a lot of his cards, so I get why he's overpriced. He's an LTD. LTDs in this game are always insanely expensive. This is definitely a very solid card though. 93 speed, 6'3", 94 catching, 93 catching traffic, 95 spec catch. Taking a look at his route running, he has 93 short, 90 medium, and then 88 deep route running. He has a 90 release. The only problem with this card right now is obviously abilities, but he still has very good stats. I think he's slightly better than the Kyle Pitts just because of some stats, but they're very similar cards. And if you like a taller tight end, Kyle Pitts may be for you. Comment down below who you think is better, Jonnu Smith or Kyle Pitts. Very close cards. Not really much to say here for Jonnu Smith. I personally wouldn't pick him up because he's a little overpriced, but if you do have a theme team and you need this card, definitely a super good card to have on that team. Now these next 7 cards on this list are going to be very good tight ends. At number 7, I have 95 overall Team Diamonds Jimmy Graham. 6'7" tight end. Obviously he's one of the taller tight ends in the game. 91 speed, which is not great, but when you look at all of his other stats, man, these stats are very good. And to highlight some, he's got 95 catching, 95 jumping, 92 excel, 91 speed. Route running is great. 95 short, 93 medium with a 91 deep. And then his ball carrying stats are great too. So after the catch, he's got 91 carrying, 94 stiff arm, 92 break tackle. He doesn't have the best run blocking stats, which is why he's lower on this list. And another reason why he's lower is because of that speed. He does also have some player specific abilities. He has 1 AP matchup nightmare and 1 AP tight end apprentice. You don't really need tight end apprentice right now because I'm sure most of you guys are running hot route master. And then matchup nightmare, I don't know if it's really that good anymore. I remember 2 years ago in Madden, I used to use it. It was actually decent. But nowadays, I don't really think it's worth it. And this card, man, it's very good, but it's 2.1 million coins. This card is still great, though. At number 6, we have our last Team Diamond card on this list, which is 95 overall Ebron. Again, these cards are great all around. 6'4", 93 speed. He's got 2 more speed than Jimmy Graham. All of his other stats are very similar, though. 95 excel, 95 short route, 92 medium route, 91 deep route, 94 catching. Again, great carrying stats too after the catch. 96 carrying, 90 break tackle. The reason I have this card above Jimmy Graham though is because Ebron gets mid out elite for 1 AP or short and elite for 2 AP. just better overall abilities. Do I still think these abilities are worth it right now? I don't really know. Mid out elite, honestly, for 1 AP is pretty solid. Spending more than 2 AP on your tight end right now probably isn't the best idea. Again, these cards are also just so expensive though. 2.1 million coins as well. I do think he's better than Jimmy Graham. I do think he's a very, very elite tight end, but not worth it right now. And these team diamond cards, definitely Eric Ebron and Jimmy Graham could be better than these zero chill cards once these abilities melt. But right now, I'm just going off what's meta, what you need in the game right now. Next up at number 5, I have 93 overall David Njoku, the welcome zero chill player. This card is honestly really, really good. 6'4", 93 speed, 94 excel. Route running wise, he's got 90 short, 90 medium, 84 deep, 92 catching. Ball carrying stats are also very, very good after the catch. Now again, are his stats really that good? No, not really. They are worse than the team diamonds. I think they're even worse than Jonnu Smith and Kyle Pitts, but those guys don't get these free abilities right now like David Njoku does. And for that free ability slot, he can get mid and elite, mid out elite for 0 AP. You can get short in or short out elite for 0 AP. He's not going to get those free deep out elite or deep in elite because he doesn't have really good deep route running. He also gets red zone threat for 0 AP. He gets a lot of good abilities for 0 AP. When you're able to save AP and still have abilities on your tight ends, I think he is the 5th best tight end in the game right now. Next up, I have 93 overall zero chill Tamm Hill. This card actually just came out today. He has 94 speed, 97 excel. I feel like they messed up the route running on this card a little bit. It's still very, very good route running though. 91 short, 87 mid, 89 deep. His ball carrying stats are very, very good. 95 break tackle, 96 truck, 94 carry, and he has 2 slots where he can get free abilities. And I'll go ahead and pop up the abilities on the screen, but I'll read some off too. He's going to get those deep in, deep out elites, mid in, mid out elites, short in, short out elites. He gets acrobat for 0 AP. I don't really know if people use that. He's also got a lot of other abilities as well. I think this card's just a little bit better than David Njoku because of that ball carrying and the speed. And if you wanted to, you could easily put this card at wide receiver. And this card is only 269,000 coins, which I think is a very, very good price for a tight end like him right now. He should play overall fine. He does have some weaker run blocking. At number 3, we have 94 overall LTD George Kittle. 6'4", 95 speed, 97 run blocking. One of the best run blocking tight ends in the game. Now, obviously, because they gave him such good run blocking, they actually made his catching stats a little bit worse. Only 87 catching, only 87 catching traffic, 84 spec catch. Still has 90 short route, 88 medium route. Good ball carrying stats as well. 96 carrying, 95 truck, 94 change of direction. And his deep route running is also 90. He's also going to get some great abilities as well. He's got very similar abilities to Tamm Hill. Only difference I really see is this George Kittle can get edge protector, but he still gets all those route running abilities, which is great. His receiving stats are just a little low, and that's why I didn't make him 1 or 2 on this list. But these next 2 cards will definitely show you why they are better than him. Next up, we have 93 overall Travis Kelce, 6'5", 94 speed, 91 catching, 94 catching traffic, 92 spec catch, 91 short route, 90 medium route. Now, yes, he does have worse blocking stats than George Kittle, but he also still has very good carrying stats as well. 94 carrying, 91 trucking, 93 break tackle. Another thing about this card is it gets route tech for 0 AP. I could be wrong, but I think he's the only tight end I've seen with route tech. And the fact that you can stack route tech with a deep in or deep out ability, definitely one of the elite pass catching tight ends in the game right now. You could definitely argue him being number 1. Number 1 is also a very, very good card. And you're probably wondering who is the number 1 tight end in the game right now. And I'm gonna have to give that to Brock Bowers, 94 overall, 6'4", 95 speed, 92 catching, 94 catching traffic, 97 spec catch, 74 run block, which is not horrible. It's definitely not good. 90 short route, 90 medium route with 88 deep route, 96 break tackle, 95 trucking, 91 carrying, 96 jumping. This card's got very, very similar abilities to the past 3 cards we went over, except he doesn't get route tech like Kelce, but he still gets those really, really good abilities that you need right now. Route tech is very, very good. I do think this card is still better though. Again, that is just my list though. Everyone's list can be different. Everyone can have a different opinion. I think Brock Bowers is the number 1 tight end in the game right now. I could definitely see why you think Kelce, or even if the other zero chill cards are better. I do think once all these abilities melt though, we will definitely have a different conversation. And I think those team diamonds probably will be the best then. But until then, that's gonna be it for today's video. Make sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And if you actually enjoyed this video, why not do it? Thank you guys for all the support you guys have gave me lately. The more support I get, the more content I'm going to give. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.